Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Live with Hassan Akhtar. Dear students, our today's lesson related to class 9th unit number 9. Name of the unit Introduction to Coordinate Geometry. Dear students, what is coordinate geometry? Coordinate geometry is the study of geometrical shapes in the Cartesian plane, whereas the study of geometrical shapes in a plane is called plane geometry. Knowing about this, we move to the next rule named as distance formula that will be utilized mostly in this unit number 9. What it says that let P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 be two points in the coordinate plane where D, the length of the line segment, is PQ, that is absolute PQ is equal to D. Here viewers, absolute symbol is utilized because distance is always positive. So distance D is denoted as x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole inside the root. This rule is named as distance formula. You need to remember this rule. I repeat again, if P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 are the 2 points, then your distance formula will be like inside the root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and that is the distance formula. We now move towards exercise 9.2 and start from question number 1. Statement is show whether the points with vertices 5, minus 2, then 5, 4 and minus 4, 1 are vertices of an equilateral triangle or an isosceles triangle. Viewers, you all know an equilateral triangle has all its three sides equal, whereas an isosceles triangle has any two sides equal. Starting our solution, let the given vertices be named as A, B and C. That is, we have A 5 minus 2, B 5, 4 and C 4 minus 4, 1 as the vertices. Now we calculate distance AB first of all by using the distance formula. By applying same x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, we have, remember here x1 is 5 whereas y1 is minus 2, here x2 is 5 whereas y2 is 4, so x2 minus x1 whole square clearly 5 minus 5 whole square, whereas y2 minus y1 whole square, that gives us 4 minus into minus 2 whole square and whole root. Well, obvious 5 minus 5 will provide us 0, whereas 4 minus into minus will become 4 plus 2 whole square. In the next step, square of 0 remains 0, whereas 4 plus 2 whole square, that means 6 whole square. So in the next step, we have 6 whole square and whole square root. You already know square and square root will go cancelled and you will be left with answer is equal to 6 of this distance. Next we have BC distance, that is applying the same rule, looking at the values using the same formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole inside the root. We have distance BC is equal to minus 4 minus 5 whole square plus 1 minus 4 whole square whole inside the root. Making the simple kind of simplifications, we are left with minus 9 whole square plus minus 3 whole square whole inside the root. Square of minus 9, viewers, very easy, 81, whereas square of minus 3 is plus 9. Adding both the values, we have plus 90 inside the root. Here you can factorize number 90, or you may opt the same method I have utilized, that is 90 can be written as 9 multiplied by 10. You already know square root of 9 is 3, so in the next step it becomes 3 into square root 10. Now we calculate the next distance between point A and C, distance AC, by using the same distance formula according to values. Now we have minus 4 minus 5 whole square plus 1 minus into minus 2 whole square whole inside the root. On simplifying, we get minus 9 whole square plus 3 whole square whole inside the root. That again becomes inside the root 81 plus 9, and that results in root 90. Again we may block it like 9 into 10 whole inside the root. A root of 9 is 3, so it becomes 3 into square root 10. Since we have two values same, that is value of BC distance and the value of distance AC, and both is equal to 3 square root 10, whereas the other value is different, so we have only two vertices, so we have only two sides equal. That's why we say that these given 3 points form an isosceles triangle. That is our result in this case. Going for next, question number 2. Statement says, show whether or not the points with vertices minus 1 1, 5 4, 2 minus 2 and minus 4 1 form a square. We start the solution. Let the vertices be named as A, B, C and D. A is minus 1 1, B is 5 4, C is 2 minus 2 and D is minus 4 1. These are the four values given to us, 4 points. We first calculate distance AB using the same distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole inside the root. According to values, we have 5 minus into minus 1 whole square plus 4 minus 1 whole square whole inside the root. That becomes 5 plus 1, that is 6 whole square plus 3 whole square. Square of 6 is 36, whereas square of 3 is 9. So 36 plus 9 gives us inside the root 45. Again you have the option, you can break it like the prime factors or you can use this method I have applied. I can write 45 as 45. Now it's easier that a root of number 9 is 3. 3 comes outside the root, so we have the answer as 3 into square root 5. Next, we are to calculate distance BC. We have, applying the formula, 2 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square whole inside the root. Simplification gives us as minus 3 square plus minus 6 whole square. Square of minus 3 is plus 9, whereas square of minus 6 is 36. Making the addition, again we are having inside the root 45, can be written as 9 multiplied by 5. If you are going to break in prime factors, you will be having 3 into 5. That is the job you have done in your previous classes. Now square root of 9 is 3, comes outside, therefore we have 3 into square root 5, the second value. Next we calculate CD distance. What is the result? Again we apply the same rule. What is the rule? Distance formula says x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole inside the root. Applying, we have minus 4 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus into minus 2 whole square whole inside the root. Simplification gives us minus 6 whole square plus 3 whole square. Again we have 36 plus 9, that makes again 45 and is written once again as 9 multiplied by 5. The result is again 3 into square root 5. Next, we are calculating distance between points D and A, that is distance DA, using the same rule we have. Looking at the values, minus 4 minus into minus 1 whole square plus 1 minus 1 whole square, we obtain in the next step minus 3 whole square plus 0 whole square. Square of minus 3 is 9, whereas square of 0 remains 0. So we have 9 plus 0 inside the root, that is root of 9. That is well clear is equal to 3. So you observe that BC distance is equal to distance AB is equal to distance CD, each is equal to 3 square root 5, but the last one distance DA is equal to 3. All four are not equal, that's why we say that they do not form a square. Looking for next, question number 3. Statement says, show whether or not the points with coordinates 1, 3, 4, 2 and minus 2, 6 are vertices of a right triangle. Viewers, you already know a right triangle has one right angle, and a very famous rule named as Pythagoras theorem is applied on right angle triangle that says square of hypotenuse is equal to square of perpendicular plus square of base, whereas for easiness we see that side opposite to right angle, that is side opposite to 90-degree angle, is named as hypotenuse, and the remaining two, one we consider like base and other one as altitude. We can talk regarding this topic in detail when we are having the same topic. Now we have just to tell that whether these vertices form a right triangle or not. Starting our solution, giving the vertices as names. So let vertices be a1, 3, b4, 2 and c minus 2, 6. Applying the same distance formula, distance between AB, we have utilizing the same rule, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole inside the root. We are having 4 minus 1 whole square plus 2 minus 3 whole square whole inside the root. Very simple to calculate. It becomes inside the root 3 square plus minus 1 square. That in the next step becomes 9 plus 1 inside the root, and that is very simple, is equal to root 10. Now we calculate the distance between points P and C. Distance BC is equal to inside the root minus 2 minus 4 whole square plus 6 minus 2 whole square. By applying distance formula, in the next step we have minus 6 whole square plus 4 whole square. That in the next step results in 36 plus 16 is equal to inside the root 52. So we have 52 can be factorized either, or you may write like I have written 4 multiplied by 13. 4, its root is 2, so in the next step it becomes 2 square root 13. Now we calculate the next option, that is distance between A and C, that is side AC of triangle. Using the same distance formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole inside the root. We have distance AC is equal to minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus 6 minus 3 whole square. That results in inside the root minus 3 square plus 3 square. As you already know, square of minus as well as positive number results in positive. So we have inside the root 9 plus 9, that results in 18. 18 can be broken as 9 multiplied by 2. You can also make the factors, that will become 2 into 3 into 3. Root of 9 is 3, so we have this is equal to 3 into square root 2. Now we check whether it is going to obey the Pythagoras theorem or not. We check side AB square plus side BC square. Viewers, here remember that you have to select two smaller answers in this place, because hypotenuse is the largest of all the remaining sides in a right angle triangle. So considering AB square plus BC square, that is equal to root 10 whole square plus 2 square root 13 whole square, our result becomes 10 plus 52, that is equal to 62. Now we see that what is the value of the third, and its square will result in what? We were having AC is equal to root 18. Now we are taking square on both sides. AC whole square is equal to root 18 whole square. You better know square root will go cancel. Result is 18. As you can observe that square of perpendicular plus square of base is not equal to square of hypotenuse. That is, we are having AB square plus BC square is not equal to AC square. That is, we are saying that Pythagoras theorem not verified. So we say that the given points do not form a right triangle. That is our today's topic ended. Thank you very much. Hope you understand.